Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to the channel. My name is Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to be looking at your weekly energy for the next couple weeks. All right, let's get into it, Taurus. There has been a lot of tension in the air astrologically with Pluto in retrograde. We're also having a full moon in Capricorn at the end of the week when I am recording these messages. They're always timeless, always fluid. If you find them and they resonate, then they're meant for you. Use your discernment always. We'll start off with an energy cleansing just to set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. This is also a really good time to set your own intention. If you would like specific messages delivered or questions answered, now is the time to ask and give those to Spirit and be open to receive. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is blocking the highest and best from coming through. Fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value, anger, frustration. Release it from hot. Release it from our being. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Father God, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. Ooh. It's on its last little leggies. Amen. All right, Taurus. I have a little cinder. Let me move that. Okay. So yeah, tensions are in the air. You know, I mean, I feel in some ways we've gotten through the brunt of it. Yes, I think that there, obviously, the astrology even shows there's still tension. And it's kind of all across the board. So we really want to be mindful with how we are showing up, how we are expressing ourselves in relationships, in dynamics, what we're saying, how we're acting, etc. We want to be really mindful, really careful, because tensions are building. I was actually hearing this before I started your reading, using your discernment. Finding a little bit more insight into situations and then being wise with your approach. See the truth, be guided, trust your inner knowing. This is such a huge thing for all of us right now in the collective, to be able to trust in that third eye. Intuitive messages of protection, messages of guidance and direction. When we listen to our intuition, it makes the situation 100% different, you know? It doesn't necessarily take away difficulty or the feelings that come from being in challenging dynamics. But at the same time, it helps us find peace and insight, understanding, like, this is how this thing was supposed to move, or this is how this thing was supposed to play out. There's something that I feel like you're not thinking through, is what I'm hearing. Waves of change. Yeah, so there's something you're not thinking through, and I do feel like it is bringing in this change, or something that you didn't think through clearly in the past. And now you're seeing the repercussions of those things. Change is on the horizon. This is like pretty natural, pretty normal with Pluto being in retrograde. Pluto represents death and rebirth, those processes of transformation that we go through throughout our life. And I feel like, okay, if you do have something ending, like if you are walking away from something, whether that's your choice or not, Spirit really wants you to be conscious of your approach, or how what you say, how you manage this situation For some of you, I feel like you're walking away from something and it's kind of messy right now is what I'm hearing. You made a choice. It is what it is. And like I said, right now it definitely feels like dealing with a lot of the repercussions of those decisions. This could be around home, family, wealth, your stability, and your success. Got money on the mind is what I'm hearing. And you know, there's change, right? Something didn't work out. Something is being seen for what it actually is. And I do feel like it is quite humbling. It's that part of you that's like, okay, which direction do I move forward? And choosing to make this decision through protection of yourself, of your energy, and of your money, of your money, you deserve to keep what you work hard for. You don't owe that to anyone else. And I feel like Spirit really is asking you to focus on your stability, right? That's a general theme, again, in the collective. Focusing on our stability by making decisions that really honor our heart. Someone, something in your environment is taking you for granted, taking the situation for granted. Love, relationship pops up. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. This can be business, partnership, collaborations, friendship, etc. You could be sharing finances with someone, but it doesn't feel like they're honoring you. And Spirit really wants you to be a little more cautious with your approach, making sure you're setting appropriate boundaries, that you are respecting yourself. There's a need to simplify. Things are a little overly complicated right now for you, Taurus. And I do feel like this simplification, is a natural progression. I feel like this is something you've needed to do for a while anyway. When we have too much going on, when we have too much chaos in our life, it really makes it hard to see the right decision or the highest and best decision that we need to make. All right, why is this person taking Taurus for granted? Yeah, okay. They're walking away from something. I feel like whomever you're dealing with, whatever you're dealing with, they're going through a lot of change within themselves. And this is like soul level, like someone's really working through some hard issues or a really difficult situation, something that is taking a lot of time and energy for them to cleanse, purge, grieve, let go of. And, it feels really slow. It feels like they have been in this transformation energy for quite some time. This card is ruled by Pluto and Scorpio. Sometimes the downside of Scorpio is we get comfortable in being in the shadow, i.e., not really wanting or needing to make changes, letting things be the way that they are. Kind of just skeeting by is what I'm hearing, doing the bare minimum work. And you're in the middle upholding this all. Someone's acting out of a lot of emotions. Again, not thinking it through. There's this mirroring effect happening. I do feel like you are the more stable one in this dynamic. But at the same time, that doesn't make it easier because you do feel like you're shouldering a lot of the burden. There's a lot of stress and anxiety. This person is in their head. You're in your head, they're in their head, and no one knows what to do. That's how it comes through. And I don't know if there's conversation. I don't see a lot of communication back and forth. I see separateness. I feel like you both are doing your own thing. when you have to work together, when you do see each other, it's fine. But it's almost like, again, that the amount of things that are going on, and it could just be being really busy right now. It kind of distracts from being able to look at the situation and think things through. Someone's taking for granted what you are offering them. And it is time to lay down the rules with this Justice card. It's time to assert that stability that you have. Especially if you are the one keeping everything up and running. That needs to be remembered, right? You know, give yourself a little bit more authority. Change the way that you're interacting with this person. In regards to like claiming your power is what I'm hearing. You don't have to be subservient. You don't have to bend to their will, especially when they're not really valuing what you're offering. It doesn't mean they don't love you or they don't care about you or they're trying to be horrible. They just are in their own world. They're stuck in their own BS. And I feel like to the point that they're not even really aware of you and what you're dealing with. There's an expectation for you to serve them, is what I'm hearing. That might only resonate for some of you. But again, I really see this element of strength and power from this protection card. And that's what Spirit wants you to step into. Not being afraid to protect yourself, not being afraid to protect on your energy. This is a time in life where we do have to be really choosy about who and what we give to. There's new relationship coming in. New relationship, I feel like this is out of left field. You don't even see this coming, Taurus. And it's going to shed a lot of light on the current dynamic that you're in. I'm seeing that you're going to have to make a choice. And, you know, you're going to have to make a choice between one relationship or the other. Yeah, this is someone who's bringing you happiness, more stability, more... You know, this is Four of Wands is like a really celebratory energy with the Two of Cups. This is someone who's serious about you. This is someone who actually is willing to commit. This is someone who is willing to do the work, is willing to see your value, how much you contribute. Yeah, I love this coming in as the Empress. Again, this is that confirmation of really stepping into your power, Taurus. Stop giving your time and energy away to the past. Learn your lessons and move forward. This need to disconnect from people, places, and things that are just slowing us down is so important. It's like the proverbial ball and chain, right? It's so hard to move forward when we have dead weight, when we're carrying dead weight. And I feel like you've been carrying the brunt of this for quite some time for this person. And now it's time to let go. Now it's time to release. Now it's time to change for yourself, for the betterment of yourself, right? Really like kind of believing in, your divine power. I love this. Calling on Spirit if you need that protection or if you just need that encouragement, that empowerment. Believe in the divine power within you, because once it's awakened, a whole new life will start to take shape. We get very locked in to the physical world, right? Our physical body, what we see in, present time. And it does really distract from our divine power. We feel limited by choices that we make, or that we can't get out of something, or we can't get something better, etc. And I'm seeing, like I said, there's a level of commitment that you're giving to someone or something. But if you don't pay attention, you're getting someone else who's going to come in and shake up the dynamic. Someone who's going to challenge this relationship. And it's, yeah, you're about to experience something very powerful and profound in your life. You will forever be changed. And I was noticing at the top, taboo and secrets. Ooh, scandal. But I feel like it's scandal for you in a good way, because I feel like if this thing did not come in, then you would continue to sit in this other dynamic where, again, you're not being valued. You're not being appreciated, needing more reciprocity. Thank you for this confirmation, Spirit. Equal give and take, you know? Choosing relationships and people that fuel that energy for you. There is something that's unfolding that, you know, I feel like this has been in the process for quite some time. You might not have all the pieces. You might even find out something around this person that you're currently partnered up with that you just don't like. Keeping secrets, there's more to the story is what I'm hearing. It might not have been meant to come out at the time that it did, but honestly, I feel like once this person or situation comes in to challenge what you have going on, it's going to bring a lot of secrets to light. And it's going to make detaching from this way easier than maybe even what you're anticipating right now. Because I do feel some resistance in your energy. It's not like you don't want the best things for yourself, but you're kind of okay with status quo. And okay, you know, sometimes we do have to be in the more mundane plateau of life that helps keep us balanced. But when we have a bunch of things going on, it's hard to make proactive choices towards what we're building and growing, towards happiness and fulfillment. It's also hard to see places where people or situations are not honoring us because we're so busy doing everything else. And these are the things that Spirit really wants you to take a look at over these next couple weeks. Protect yourself, make a decision, simplify your life. Don't take on too much. There is something really beautiful coming on in, and it's going to grow and evolve. It has the potential to grow and evolve into something really heart-honoring for you, Taurus. So I hope this reading helped. Thank you for your time and energy always. I super appreciate you. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear how it resonates, or, you know, if you just need a helping hand of love and support, I'm here. I hope you have a fabulous few weeks. Thank you for your time and energy. Sending all the love and blessings your way.